Welcome to RG.org. In this video, we're reviewing Sports Interaction Ontario, a legal online sportsbook available in Ontario. This is a full walk through the mobile experience, including betting features and more. Sports Interaction Ontario is licensed by the Alcohol and Gaming Commission of Ontario, the AGCO, and iGaming Ontario. To play here, players must be 19 or older to sign up and play. With that, let's start with how to access Sports Interaction Ontario on mobile. So here we are, we're using the mobile web browser for Sports Interaction Ontario. And let me tell you, this thing works just as well as the mobile app, which can be found on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. But as you can see, I'm going here and click the menus here, and they load up just fine. You can see the sports here, which we'll dig into more. And as you scroll down, you can just see all the different other things that are here. The menus work great. Everything works totally fine on the mobile web browser, so we'll be using that. And also, of course, to access Sports Interaction Ontario, you must be located in Ontario. But with that, here's how the sign-up process works on mobile. So in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to have the register button. You know, you can click that. And when this loads up, you'll see there's a three-step process here. What this is going to have you do, and this is kind of the same sign-up process everywhere, but it's just, this one's just a little, shown a little bit differently. So on this first step, it's your email and your password. Simple, straightforward. But then over the next couple steps, you'll input more information such as, your date of birth, your address, your occupation, your name, things of that sort. And you also need to confirm your email and your phone number. And once that's complete, you can log into Sports Interaction Ontario and start playing. Back at the home page here, let's start exploring what sports and leagues you can bet on at Sports Interaction Ontario. So you can see them, kind of these sports right here, but to make it easier, make it more visible, go ahead here and click sports in the upper left-hand corner. And when this loads up, you'll see the more popular ones. You have your NFLs, you have your NBAs, MLBs, NHLs, soccer, and whatnot. But there's more niche markets available too. There's alpine skiing, badminton, bandy. You keep scrolling down here. Even boxing's a little bit of a niche market nowadays, We have cycling, darts, floorball, entertainment. So there's a lot of different things that you can choose from. And for example, if you go ahead here and click like basketball, you can see all the different types of markets, or I guess like leagues and sports that are available. And you have Argentina, Asia, Australia, Bahrain, Belgium. There's just, the list goes on and on and on. There's so many different things to choose from at Sports Interaction. With that said, let's go over how to place a bet using your phone. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to scroll down here to, let's go to college football. It's the last week of the regular season during the time of this review, so let's give that some love here. We'll scroll down. Let's find a game that's not actively in progress. We will go over live betting in a little bit. But if you scroll down here, we got let's do Washington State minus 13.5. Go ahead here and click on it. This will open up and you'll put in how much you want to wager, and then it'll show you how much you'd win. You go ahead there and click confirm the wager, and then you wait to see if you win or lose. And of course, you see some of the wagers right here, some of the different markets that you'll run into, but you have your parlays, you have your teasers, you have your round robins, you have your futures, money lines, totals, point spreads, props. The list goes on and on. There's just so many different ways to wager at Sports Interaction. And also, if you want to switch your odds format, what you'll do is you'll just log into your account and you can change that rate from your account page. But now let's take a look at the live betting section here on mobile. So we'll go to here and click the live. It's right there in the left, to the left towards the top. We'll stick with the theme of college football here. We have Georgia State and Old Dominion. Go ahead here and click on the game. It's tied 10-10 right now at halftime. And as you can see, it'll show you kind of the different markets that are available. And then you can also see kind of like a live tracker here as well to see like what's going on in the game. Right now it's at halftime. And then there's also statistics related to the game as well. Now let's take a look at deposit and withdrawal options here at Sports Interaction. So here we are in the help section. And as you can see, for withdrawal times, your debit cards, your Visas, your MasterCards are going to take 3 to 5 days. E-wallets such as your PaySafe card are going to be within 8 hours. Bank transfers within 3 to 5 days, and also instant banking is done, well, it says it in the name, instantly. And as for deposit options, you're going to find a lot of the same ones. You're going to have your Visas, your Interacts, your Apple Pays, things of that sort. There's also more than that as well, and you'll find those as soon as you log into your account and visit the cashier page on the Sports Interaction mobile web browser. Now let's take a quick look at the responsible gambling options. So here I am. I scrolled to the bottom of the page, and I found it here. We got the responsible gaming section. Go here and click on that. And once this opens up, you'll see, just a page chock full of information, kind of their general approach. But then you kind of get into deposit limits. You can set these for weekly, daily, monthly, a timeout period, self-exclusion, wagering limits, loss limits, session length reminder. So there's a lot of different things here. And this was updated May 2025. Of course, now we're in November, so hopefully they would update that pretty soon here. But nonetheless, these tools are available for you to use, which I think is awesome. You can just take advantage of these and set up, an experience that's one that you're comfortable with. And even to go further, here at RG, we recommend that you kind of stay within 10% of your monthly disposable income for wagering. If you're going to wager, you want it to be kind of like to be fun, right? Like the way that I think about it personally, right, is think about it like you're going to the movies. Kind of think of it like that. It's money that if you lose, you're not upset that you lost. I mean, of course you want to win, right? But, it's not money that's going to, let's face it, like put you in a position where you can't pay your bills, for example. So keep that in mind. Now, if you need help, here's how to reach support on mobile. So back here at the bottom, click help and contact. And there you can contact them, and there's, somebody available 24/7. But there's also this help center here where you can see a bunch of different articles, a bunch of different topics. You can browse them here. You have, the casino if you want to venture over there. You have geolocation, you have withdrawals, account access, deposits, responsible gaming, and more. So venturing back to the homepage, let's give my quick take here on what I think about Sports Interaction Ontario for mobile users in Canada. So I think this is a great spot no matter what type of player you are. If you're a veteran, if you're just getting into it, you're a novice, you've never played before, I think that Sports Interaction is great because, as you can see, the user interface is phenomenal. It's easy to get around here. It's easy to see everything. You're not gonna lose where you're at. I think the odds are also very competitive. The live betting interface is awesome, kind of tells you what's going on in the game. The responsible gaming tools, I think, are excellent because you can customize them to fit how you want to play. So I think that regardless of the type of player you are, once again, Sports Interaction Ontario is a spot you definitely need to check out. And with that, for more brand reviews, visit rg.org for our full sportsbook coverage. Thank you, and take care.